Welcome to the video review on my supercharged 2023 Miata RF build. Just washed. It looks so good in this light. It's all stormy. It's a good looking car. This is a pretty clean build. I mean, not gonna lie, it's probably one of the cleanest Miata Nd2s out there. Not to toot my own horn, but I did a good job on it. Well, let's pull her inside and I'll get to going down the mod list, because this car has about 25 grand worth of mods on it. It's pretty fun. You know, just washing the car, I figure I'd show the ceramic coating. What's up, everybody? So we're gonna do a quick little well, it's not quick, I got so many mods on this damn thing. We're gonna do a video review of my 2023 Miata Nd2 RF Grand Touring. Got this thing supercharged with the Miata Speed Edelbrock kit, tuned by Fab9. I've got over 26 grand worth of mods in this car. That's not counting, you know, shipping, tax, and labor to install them. I did all my own installs though. I'm very OCD, and this car is meticulously put together. It's probably one of the cleanest Miatas out there. So I'll go show you guys the part list, show you the dyno, and take a look at all the stuff on the car. Try not to forget anything. I probably will. That's what I got a part list for, and even that I forget crap on. Tried so many different setups on this, but this is ultimately what I've ended up on. So put this on the screen and you guys can kind of see it. I guess you can pause here if you'd like to read the mod list. Put all the prices there, just keep track of it because I shouldn't. Here's the dyno. This is on a mainline hub dyno, so this is going to read about approximately 10% plus or minus lower than a standard roller dyno. So car made 194 horsepower to the rear wheels, 153 torque. The fucking charts are beautiful. They're super consistent. You know, we could just do back-to-back pulls and charts and the graph look the same every time, so that's nice. This car is an automatic, so it'll read a little bit lower. I just built it for cruising when I have like migraine, stuff like that, and I don't want to use a manual, so just kind of a fun little cruiser. Plus the automatics hold power on here better. Yeah, so that being said, if it was on a roller dyno, probably be about 215 to the rear wheels. Ultimately, dynos are useless without a baseline, and I don't have a baseline, so I have no idea how much power the supercharger really added. And speaking of the supercharger, it's that little beauty right there. I love the Edelbrock supercharger just because it looks like OEM Plus. It looks like it's supposed to be here. The HKS kit, actually, I think you get about 20 or 30 more horsepower with it. More in the upper range of the RPM, but you know, it just doesn't look as good as this kit does under the hood. It's not as kind of simple as it is. Got the AEM intake for the ND here. I had to cut the piping down to fit in here. I had to modify the heat shield to fit with the supercharger coolant tank. It is a water-cooled supercharger. It's the radiator right here. Little condenser unit, I guess. Or I don't know. There's the Can't really see it, but that is the little supercharger radiator right there in front of the normal radiator. I have the MX-5 things, driver light fangs. So these driver lights always are on all the time. I've got yellow tint on them. Just give it that little JDM look. This is a JDM inspired build, if you can tell from all the parts. Got the leg sport washer tank catch can combo. Got the Cusco strut bar. We have the Zeta Grand Touring coilovers. I love the Zeta coilovers. They're the 6.3 spring rates. I've had the Olin long strokes on my Fiat 124 Spider, and I think the Zetas are just a better value for the money. They ride better. They've got more stroke in the rear, a little bit less bumpy, a little smoother. Highly recommend the Zetas if you want a good high-end suspension on the Miata. Got the HKS radiator cap. Got all the little auto EXE things from Japan, the dipstick, oil cap, brake fluid cap, the battery tie down there. You even got the little auto EXE gas cap on here. So humid, I just washed the car, it's still in there. Premium only, I'm on 93. Again, just little fun stuff on the car, little details. I guess let's get around to the exterior a bit. By the way, supercharger, I love the supercharger. I'll talk a bit more about it. I'm gonna try to make a driving video of the car tomorrow, so maybe I'll talk about it there some more. But yeah, really makes the car a lot more fun. All right, so we've got the charge speed style carbon fiber grille there, charge speed style front lip, charge speed style side skirt. Now, why knock off charge speed front lips and side skirt? Ultimately, at the end of the day, front lips and side skirts are consumables. You never know when you'll fuck it up. You hope you don't. I try not to. Once I've loaned my car out, not this car, it was one of my old BMWs, had a nice carbon fiber front lip. I got it back with the lip in 2 pieces. So ever since then, I've always put cheap lips on, and I have to admit, you know, having so much genuine carbon fiber stuff, you know, the knockoff stuff's like 99% of the quality, 99% of the fit. The knockoff charge speed stuff's nicer than the genuine charge speed stuff. So yeah, that's all I have to say about that. Carbon fiber mirror caps. These are OEM caps with carbon fiber overlays. They have perfect fit. They're not stick-on caps. Got all the DFW composite carbon fiber panels for the rear windows here, the roof panel, and the insides as well. Garage Vary roof spoiler, leg sport rear spoiler. This stuff's all genuine. The Odula rear diffuser. See, HKS Sport exhaust, not the Lega Max Premium that sucks. The Sport is way better. I honestly don't know why everybody buys the Lega Max. It's a stupid exhaust. It barely makes any difference from stock, and it burns the bumper. The Sport sounds freaking awesome. It's aggressive, no drone. I am running the Racing Beat Catless mid-pipe on this car with this exhaust. It's a beautiful combo. I see everybody talking about all the different exhaust combos in the forums, all doing all the Goodwin stuff. I've had terrible luck with Goodwin stuff and fitting on the Miata and the 124 Spider, and wouldn't really recommend it. I'm sure it's fine for the brakes and stuff, but the exhaust stuff, I've just had bad luck, and I'm not alone there. Good company though. They're responsive. They offer a lot of products, but sometimes they don't always have the best setups, much to the dismay of the purists, but here we are. We've got the smoked side markers, turn signal indicator. Along with that, you can't really see it, but I do have the sequential LED turn signals in there. Just a little sticker from the exhaust, which kind of looks cool on the car. It's the little touches that makes a build. The wheels are a Work S1R. They're 17 by 7.5 front and rear. The fronts are a 35 offset. The rears are a 30 offset to give them a little bit more fit in the rear. The rears also have an O-type disc face, which is giving it more lip than the front. And you have to use that lip face with the OEM non-Brembo brakes, otherwise they will not clear the Brembos. They're too big. You can see there's not much clearance there. But this lets me run the same size tires and kind of ultimately the same size wheels, giving a little bit more offset in the rear and giving it a lot more dish with that different disc face. I've got the JDM Digicam titanium lug nuts on the car. It's kind of hard to tell the difference in the video, but there's definitely more lip in the rear. These have the special buff finish on the wheels for the color. It's color, quote. It's just kind of like a polished finish. I have these ceramic coated. The whole car is ceramic coated, paint corrected, everything. Yeah, let's take a look inside. All right, so we've got all the, this is again knockoff charge speed stuff, all the carbon fiber interior, because I don't want to spend $4 grand on stick-on carbon fiber for the interior. And again, it's better quality or just as good. Just a little JDM style sticker, carbon fiber there. I'm gonna power the car on. The red start button, just for fun. Let that. JDM voice box in there. Comes on startup. I've also got one wired to the reverse, so when you go in reverse, it turns on a reverse chime. I've got the Greddy steering wheel, AEM electronic boost gauge. See if we can hit this guy here. Got smart top installed, so one touch, roof comes up and down. It's real nice. You can do it up to, I believe, 35 miles per hour while you're driving. That makes things pretty nice. I'm gonna have to go off the tripod here and freehand this bad boy. As you know, it's a little cramped in these spaces. Custom floor mats. These are garage moon powers that I cut to fit in the car. We've got a sprint pedal booster. You can change the, turn it off, sport mode, track mode, it's whatever. It just increases the throttle input a bit. I keep it on the lowest level. Makes the car way more fun. A lot of people on the forums, again, hate that thing. It doesn't increase horsepower. Well, nobody said it did. Nobody said it did. Just makes the car more fun to drive. Give a little less throttle and you get a lot more. Again, I keep it on the lowest level. Got the Axis power meter, carbon fiber hood here, which it looks glossy in the video and the reflection, but you really don't notice it driving at all. Got custom rev limiter and gauge faces in here. Custom shift light here. Kind of cool, it lights up when you're getting high on the RPM, because sometimes the steering wheel will block the RPM. I've had a bunch of different steering wheel setups in here. This one's not so bad for me, but it's kind of just nice to have. Again, just a little detail. Carbon fiber, paddle shifters, carbon fiber interior stuff. Again, custom fit. There's the Japanese voice box. Turn the car on, it'll do a little chime. It's kind of cool. It's the airbag replacement light from MX-5 things. More carbon fiber here. Let's see, what else do we got here? Yeah, steering wheel's got the different color stitching for Greddy. Painted the steering wheel trim flat black with flat clear. This is hyper dipped, the airbag logo. Got in here I've wired up another custom voice box here just to turn on when you put the car in reverse. Probably show that during the driving video. You'll see it. Little fun stuff. button to turn the low on and off. Yeah, carbon fiber side sills. Nothing exciting back here, just trunk. And just coilovers back here if you get your hand back in there. Nothing really to show there. Well, guess I'll drive the car up on the lift and I'll show you the underside. Again, not that there's too much to see there, but yeah, still interesting. The car's super clean. I've got like 2,100 miles on here. I've been supercharged for about 1,100 miles of those, so this is carbon fiber as well. So yeah, it's just super clean. So we'll do that. Put the top back up. Got to close the trunk. And the one touch is really nice. Yeah, the car's a bit low mileage, you know. Got other fun stuff here to drive. And most of the time I just drive my freaking Subaru Outback. It's just super comfortable. It's hard to beat. Yeah, this car is a blast. So let's put it up on the lift. I'll take a video on the underside, and then tomorrow I will try to film a driving video. So let's go do that. All right, we're back. We're up on the lift. Let's get this bad boy going. You can see the radiator here for the supercharger a lot better. You know, I want to point out that the only flaw in this car that I'm aware of, I don't even think that's it's just a bug. There is a rock chip somewhere up here, and that's it. This is just bug guts. I need to wash better. Yeah, there's one rock chip on here. Minor scrapage of the front lip. That's it. There is absolutely nothing wrong with this car. Exterior, interior, mechanically, it is beautiful. As you can see the underside, it looks like it just rolled off the showroom floor. I don't drive this car in the rain, the snow, nothing. Try to just drive it when the weather is nice out. It's fun to drive in winter too with the top down, as long as you avoid the snow and the salt and crap. Coilovers. Show you in the rear. I have covers on the coilovers to keep the thread protected. There's our racing beat catless mid-pipe. Let me get over here. I've got the freaking jack right in the way. You can see the cat usually goes right here, but it's deleted with the racing beat mid-pipe. Very nice piece. Fun on a stock car, fun on a modded car, depending on your exhaust setup. It's just got a little resonator there. You got the HKS Sport exhaust. Putting an exhaust on these cars is incredibly easy. It's probably the easiest exhaust install you can do. Only tip I would give you is always spray something on here. Usually, like if you got any penetrant, like rust penetrant, that works really well. Windex works well. Just need a little bit, work it off, work it back together. It'll come right off. If you got an exhaust remover tool, even better. But yeah. Love this exhaust. You can kind of see up in here, it's a little dark, but I've got covers on the coilovers because it keeps the threads clean, keeps the shocks clean. Yeah, it's just beautiful under here. See all the low glow kit here. This is a nice kit. They're high quality. Everything runs through the wheel wells. Connectors are all waterproof. It's not like the cheap crap. I mean, I'm sure they're still Chinese, but you know, they're a higher quality LED kit that's not gonna rust after 1 month of owning it and getting it slightly wet. It's very high quality connectors and everything. So yeah, it's the underside. I might go take it outside and just do some quick driving videos out on my shop driveway real quick. The nice thing about this kit is I've got it tucked behind all the lips and stuff, so you can't see it when you're driving, you know, when you're looking at the car. There's nothing worse than when you look at a car with underglow on it and you can see the strips hanging down. With this, it's, you know, it's completely blind. You can't see that one over there when the car's not on the lift, but yeah, so that's nice too. A little hard on there, just a little JDM drift charm style crap. But yeah, take it outside, rip on it a little bit for like first thing gear, and then try to do a video inside the cabin tomorrow. All right, we're gonna go for a test drive in the Miata now. Just a couple minutes, nothing too crazy. There's a little reverse charm there. Reverse chime. You know, it's nothing too crazy. It's just a Miata with a little bit of extra horsepower, but that does make it a little bit more fun. Got a little bit of get up and go to her, and pedal commander makes it a little zippier. Don't always have to fucking feel like I'm full throttling everywhere around town and whatnot. It's kind of fun. I just normally leave it in drive if I'm just kind of cruising around. I have a little sticker in manual mode. These paddles. I mean, it's a nice, smooth ride. It's all things considered pretty quiet in here. There's not much drone from the exhaust, but it still sounds pretty good inside the cabin. With coilovers and the Michelin's just sticks to the ground. If you want to have more fun, you probably put less stickier tires on, to be honest with you. Yeah, I mean, for the most part, despite all the mods and stuff, it's kind of like, you know, just a normal Miata. It doesn't really try to lose grip or nothing. Pretty sticky. Traction control zone. I usually have it off. Top in here so you can slow down a bit, and to hit I think around 30 miles per hour, yeah, you can just hit that button while you're driving. You can put the top down. It's very nice. Nice wind in here for you. Stick her back up though. One touch, easy, nice cruiser. Probably more fun if it was a manual, but it's not, so it's all good. Stop. It's a nice thing with the smart top, go right back on. But yeah, like I said, just built this as a nice little cruiser. It's got a couple extra horsepower, so you can kind of just get on it a bit. And it's still fucking slow. It's a Miata, but it's just fun enough to be zippy. It's kind of all you want. It's fun to like go in and out, you know. drive a bit aggressively. Okay, we're pulling back up to the shop now. So like I said, just a couple minute driving video. You know, the nice thing about these coilovers, it probably looks bumpy in the video, but you can hit stuff like that and it's real smooth. These Zetas are hand down, you know, they're hands down the best coilovers for the Miata. Just fucking, in terms of performance and comfort, like them a lot better than the Olins, like them a lot better than any cheaper setup I tried, so. I'll see y'all later, and thanks for watching my random video review about my Miata I spent way too much money on. Alright, I figured I would do a brief intermission to talk about the supercharger while I'm editing the video. So, first things first, just get out the way. If I had to do it again, I would keep the car NA, knowing what I know today. It's not because I hate the supercharger, it's not because I dislike the supercharger. I don't regret doing the supercharger. It's honestly probably one of the best mods I've done from an experience standpoint and a learning standpoint. The experience I gained doing it was invaluable. However, that being said, the car is just as much fun NA as it was supercharged, and especially if you spend a couple $100, put a pedal booster on it or something, where you can just make the throttle input be increased a bit, and that alone NA just made the car tons more fun, and it's, you know, literally pennies of the cost of doing the whole supercharger route. Because then you got to do injectors too and stuff, and you know, that's kind of one of the, I wouldn't say regrets, it's just kind of one of the things that sucks about modding the Nd2 is that, you know, the fueling is not there for the car yet. Like, we don't have a good fueling solution unless you go meth injection, and nobody has a good meth injection solution that no one's sharing really, and that's just another fail point. The upgraded injectors only add 18% to the fueling, so it's, again, not, you have to, if you're doing the supercharger, you might as well do them. It's stupid to not do them, but again, it doesn't really make a big improvement. From a tuning standpoint, it's nothing to write home about. Like, we got VersaTuner for the Nd2, but it's still kind of somewhat hacked together. You know, at least I'm happy with my Fab 9 tune. Sometimes you do have to call them to get a tune update and stuff, but that goes for all the tuners, and at least, you know, Fab 9 gives me a good tune. I've got a license or tunes from people, from companies that didn't even give me a tune at all that was drivable, so that's just wasted money, you know. So guys with Fab 9, I'd recommend them if you do go any tuning route. But yeah, I just, you know, I love the car. It's zippy, it's fast, it's fun, but it's still a Miata at the end of the day. And for what it costs, you know, like you guys seen my mod list, for what it costs for all the power stuff, it's not worth it. You could spend, you know, a fourth of that for 3 or 4 times the gain on a different platform and it'd be more fun. But again, so like I'd only recommend modding that deep into the Miata if you are absolutely in love with the platform and that's what you really want to do. Otherwise, you can have just as much fun in A, really. Like, it doesn't add enough power to, like, blow your mind, essentially. It has more power, makes it a lot more fun, sure, but it's not mind-blowing, you know? And at the end of the day, a supercharged Miata is still a Miata. It's still going to be slow. I don't know, like I said, it's a lot more simpler NA, a lot less to worry about. Not that I've had any issues at all. Not that I predict any issues, you know. But it is just, you know, something to keep in mind. It's just a lot of work for a little bit of gains, basically. Again, it's kind of a labor of love. Depends how much you want to, how much time and energy, effort, money you want to sink into the car. Now, if I had to do it again, I'd just keep it NA. But it was definitely a good experience doing it this way. So, that's all I have to say. Auto transmission, by the way, is not bad on the supercharger, but if you go that route, there is absolutely zero way to tune the auto transmission computer, so you're stuck with all the stock shift points. Manual, probably better, probably more fun. However, it can't hold power like the auto, and the manual transmissions, even up to the 2024 still on the forums, have a bunch of reported issues with transmissions breaking and stuff, so that's something to be aware of. Plus, you have to upgrade the clutch and stuff at some point, so... Anyways, that's all I have to say. We'll get back to the video. Thanks for listening to me ramble. I just wanted to put some thoughts on the supercharger out there, and this doesn't steer anyone away. It's just saying, hey, I've done it. I've been down the route. I've done all the mods you can do that are possible, and you know, if I had to do it again, I wouldn't. Don't dislike it. Don't hate it, don't regret that I did it, just wasn't worth it essentially. So back to the video.